Today we are making my famous pistachio cake, and we're doing it for Easter, so we're going to decorate a little bit different when we get to that part than we normally do, but it is a favorite at all parties and maybe where I get invited.
It is, it's delicious.
And the great thing about this cake is you can make it the way I'm going to show you today. You can also make it 100% sugar-free. For your friends and family who are diabetics or who can't have sugar for whatever reason, you can make this actual cake with a sugar-free option.
And I can attest, it is delicious.
It's
sugar-free or either way.
Either way.
Yeah.
And we're using pistachio flavored pudding today, but every pudding that is instant that's available, whether it's butterscotch, vanilla, we've done it with any flavor of pudding you can do this with. We're just doing it with pistachio today because we like the pistachio. Start off with just the least expensive plain white cake mix. It doesn't have to be anything with pudding or anything like that in it because you're going to put pudding in it. So just one package of cake mix and one package of whatever flavor you're using. And by the way, if you're doing sugar-free, you can get this in sugar-free. So
Perfect.
If you were doing sugar-free, you would get the sugar-free Jell-O. These aren't the sugar-free, are they? I just was looking because sometimes that one's smaller. And then you add a package of pudding into the cake batter. Then we're going to put 3 eggs in. 1. Whoop. 2. And 3.
All right.
Then we're going to put in, there we go. We're going to put in 1/4 cup vegetable oil. And then we're going to put in 1.5 cups of the secret ingredient, which is club soda.
Ooh.
If you have a club soda, I've used Sprite before. It works also. But club soda is where it's at. And that's 1 1/2 cup of club soda. All right. That's all your ingredients for your cake. Now you're just going to mix it up. And then we're going to put it into these little round cake pans. We're making a layer cake for the party tomorrow. You want to be pretty generous. You don't want to have your cake sticking to the pan. That's no bueno. So I've already got my mixer ready over here. You can kind of see it's already turning green from the pudding.
Well, you can smell it.
Yeah, I know.
Pistachio.
You can. It's so delicious. I found this recipe in a cookbook that belonged to my grandmother, and when she passed away, someone gave me that cookbook, and I tried it, and that's where this recipe came from. I tweaked it a little. It called for a lot more oil, but then it wouldn't hardly get the center done, so I had to kind of tweak it a little bit. So we're just going to put it in the pan as equally as we can. That's sometimes a trick. And then we're going to bake these at 325 for about 25 minutes. You can see they're pretty and green, and of course if you were using chocolate or butterscotch or whatever, it'd be that color of the pudding mix. But since we're using the pistachio, it's pretty and green. Now if my daughter was here, she's at her grandmother's today, but if she was here, she would be licking this bowl clean. This is her favorite bowl to lick. It's the pistachio cake
I might have to
bowl.
take that over for her.
In her absence,
Yeah.
someone's got to do it, honey.
That's
so,
it.
You know. All right, so we're just gonna pop these in the oven and then we'll be back and we'll go with the frosting. Happy Easter 2022, everyone. Last night we made our pistachio cakes. They are certainly cooled off by now. And now we're gonna make our pistachio frosting. And remember, this is also where you can make it sugar-free. We're gonna use Cool Whip, Dream Whip, and the pistachio pudding mix. But all of these two things come sugar-free. This one doesn't, so you could have a little bit of sugar in it, or you could just skip this step and it would be 100% sugar-free like we discussed as an option.
When you made mine, you didn't make the Dream Whip, and it was perfect.
It was, that's true.
It was really good.
That's true. All right, so we're just gonna, this is a container that is, I think it's 8 ounces. Something like that. Yep, 8-ounce container of Cool Whip. I like the extra creamy, but you can get whatever kind you want. And again, you can always get sugar-free. And this is gonna make your frosting really light and fluffy, not heavy or thick or anything like that at all. Then we're gonna, remember Dream Whip? Those old style things we had as a kid growing up? Well, they're kind of hard to find, but when I do find them, I stock up on them because this pistachio cake requires an envelope.
They are a blast from the past.
They are blast from the past. And now we're using the pistachio pudding, just like we put in the cake. All right. And now the last ingredient, 1 cup cold milk. And we're gonna mix. Come on over here.
All right, let's take a look.
All right, we're gonna mix this for several minutes, so we'll pause here and we'll come right back. Okay, we are back. We've got it nice and mixed up real good, and it's creamy and delicious. I took a little sample.
And a lovely shade of green.
And a lovely shade of green for Easter Sunday. So I've taken one of my little rounds out, and I'm just gonna be the center frosting layer. I'll just get that on about yay thick. Don't use too much, you don't want to run out. All right, now this first cake came out of the pan real easy. Let's see about this one. Wow!
Uh-oh, making it look easy.
All right, so now we're just gonna frost this up. So we'll be back in a minute, and then we're gonna put some special decorations on it for Easter. Now we've got our pistachio cake all frosted, and normally this is what we would be finished with it, and I would just chill it and bring it to the party. But because it's Easter, and Rick found these really incredibly delicious macaroons. They're not dry and crusty, they're actually really good. I hope my mother doesn't kill me for doing this to her favorite cake. I guess she can pull it off if she doesn't want one.
Okay.
But we're gonna put a few macaroons on here just because, you know, it's Easter and they're decorative. So we're just gonna stick in a few, not go too crazy with them. We've got all the pretty Easter colors. Maybe do the greens in the middle, like that. And then go around with the other Easter colors here. We'll even go chocolate, what the heck.
Oh, gotta have a chocolate in there.
Chocolate. Someone will get the lucky chocolate one. And orange. So if my mother does like it, she'll take the one with the orange. I'm sure she will. So now we're gonna chill it and take it to the party. Happy Easter, everyone.
All right.